Top 4 Asian EV brands to look out for. If there is anything that has grabbed greater attention in this tech era, it is definitely EVs. And electric vehicles are the only reason why the future appears to be a better and happier place. So which are the 4 best Asian EVs leading the market? And do you believe they have a chance of dominating the US EV market? Stay tuned as we look into this more. First on our list is BYD Auto. BYD sells more electric cars in China than any other company. Even though most of its sales are in China, it also does business in America and Europe. Berkshire Hathaway Holding is a shareholder in the company, and Warren Buffett is the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway Holding. BYD sold 232% more plug-in EVs in 2021 than it did the year before. It also broke its own record by selling 593,745 rechargeable electric vehicles. In April 2022, the company said it would stop making cars that run on gasoline and instead focus on making high-tech batteries, electric cars, and electric trucks. Second is XPeng Motors. XPeng is one of China's new generation of EV manufacturers. The company has its main office in Guangzhou, but it also does business in the United States, Germany, the Netherlands, and Norway. XPeng is known as the Chinese Tesla because some of the electric cars it makes are similar to those made by Tesla. The company went public in 2020, and its semi-autonomous driving system, called X-Pilot, also gets a lot of attention. In 2021, XPeng showed off a prototype of its electric flying car, which it plans to sell to the public in 2024. In 2021, XPeng sold 98,155 electric cars all over the world. This was a 263% increase from the year before. Third is NIO. The company says that it was the first and is the leader in the market for premium smart EVs. It works in the United States, Germany, England, and Norway, but not in China. NIO is focused on self-driving technology, digital technologies, electric powertrains, and new battery technologies. In 2021, the company sold 91,429 electric vehicles all over the world, which was 109% more than the previous year. NIO gets a lot of attention, especially because its battery exchange stations do everything for you. In January 2022, the first station in Europe opened in Norway. And the fourth one is VinFast. VinFast made the first cars made in Vietnam when it started making cars with internal combustion engines in 2019. It now only makes electric cars. Its last model with an internal combustion engine was made in early November. The company is currently taking orders for 2 electric SUVs, the VF8, which is a medium-sized, and the VF9, which is bigger. But even though Vingroup is well known in its home country, VinFast is still not making money. It lost about $1.3 billion in 2021 and another $1.4 billion in the first 3 quarters of 2022. VinFast has said that it has almost 65,000 orders around the world and that by 2026 it plans to sell 750,000 EVs each year. Though these are the best EV makers in Asia, how have they entered the US EV market? The U.S. government under President Joe Biden is worried that China is getting a bigger lead in the electric vehicle market. In February, the U.S. Congress set aside $7.5 billion for infrastructure to charge electric vehicles. But how are Asian businesses doing better than Tesla? By changing with the times and coming up with solutions that can be sold quickly to a large domestic market. These companies are combining their best technologies to make a new line of electric vehicles for sale around the world. While if we take VinFast, it's already on the way. VinFast is getting ready to sell its 2 all-electric SUVs, the VF8 and VF9, on the U.S. market, where it hopes to compete with both established car companies and new ones. It plans to lease batteries to lower the price of the car. Since NIO, XPeng, and BYD are Chinese EV makers, how do they get to make new things? Most people think that China's patents are small improvements on the more innovative work of others or are based on processes that make something work faster, better, or cheaper. Chinese businesses, universities, and research centers are more focused on making small but important changes and breakthroughs by creating technologies that can be sold. Beijing set a goal of getting 2 million patents by 2015, which it did before the deadline. But by 2014, more than 60% of the patents were in the utility and design category, which is not a big step forward or innovation. The best patents are those that are filed in the US, Japan, and Europe, which are the 3 largest technology markets in the world. Even though China got better at filing some patents between 2016 and 2021, it's still a long way behind the US. So this was all about the top 4 Asian EV brands. If you liked today's video, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more updates on EVs.